Northern Survivalist 1 here. Today I'm going to take a few moments here to show you a few silent weapons that may help with your survival. The first weapon I have here is a Courage takedown bow. I got this bow off of Amazon for $100 or so, around there. And this bow is fantastic. I'm not sponsored by Southland, what is it, Southland I think? Yeah, Southland Archery Supply. I'm not sponsored by them or anything of that sort. I just picked up this bow as a gift for my friend, who's basically my brother. And yeah, I picked up this bow. It's great. I've shot hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arrows through it, and I have not had any problems with it. The only thing I had to do was add this bare weather rest, which I learned from Dave Canterbury. The reason I have the bare weather rest is because you can't shoot rubber flexed arrows through this shelf here. If you wanted to do that, you need to get one of these rests. Otherwise, the feather flexing arrows are perfectly fine. The only other complaint I have is that the string here is like it's like rough, kind of. So when you're shooting, after hours and hours of shooting, your fingers start to get like basically like rope burn on them. And to prevent that, I have this horsehair little like trigger finger pull, and that thing's great. That'll allow me to keep shooting all day long. It's 45 pounds, by the way, and I think they have like 55, 60, and something else like that. But just for target shooting and take down a deer, 45 will be perfectly fine. And then next is my Darton compound bow. This is tuned between, I think, 65 to 80 pounds. It's adjustable. I love this bow. This bow is great. I got it off of Craigslist for $100, and it came with this case, which is a Fleming's hard case. It's like a hard plastic, and it has like an arrow rack in here, which is really nice. Craigslist is the place to find deals. You can get great deals off of Craigslist. My friend, whose bow this is, the Courage, he got 2 compound bows for $90 when we went to buy bows that day. And this case was $100, came with the compound bow, and then it came with arrows similar to this. These aren't the ones that are in here. Some of them are, the feather ones are. But the false stalker arrows, which are these ones, the rubber flexing ones, these I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. They were absolutely terrible. They bent very easily. After a few shots downrange, I think I was tuning in my compound bow and accidentally hit like some concrete or something like that, or a rock or something, like a big rock, and it bent the arrow. And so I was like, enough of this. I'm going to the store to pick up some other arrows that my friend recommended, and that's the blue ones here. These are Easton Genesis arrows. The Genesis arrows are spectacular. They're made out of aircraft aluminum, and they're relatively cheap also. The only downside is that there's no, I don't think those tips are removable. So they just come, they're great target arrows. They are for competitions, and I have not been able to bend one yet. And I've like hit fence posts with them and everything, and they're just absolutely awesome arrows. Another thing that helps is having a trigger. All this stuff came with this kit that I got for $100 on Craigslist. It came with some camo, some field tips, just a bunch of stuff. So overall, for $100, you can have a sweet setup that's a ton of fun to shoot around with. I shoot in my backyard, and I live in the city, and it's not a problem. I haven't gotten into any trouble yet. And came with this wrist guard also. And yeah, everything about it, I love it. It's just a ton of fun, and it is essential for your survival. It's basically a silent weapon. And the only thing you'll hear is a typical, you know, it's great. Another few videos that I have coming up are slingshots, and other like silent weapons that are extremely useful and efficient, yet you won't be heard like a gunshot will be heard from like a mile away. You know, so these are just a few survival videos that I have coming up for you guys, and I hope you stay tuned. Thank you. Northern Survivalist 1, I'm out.